Hey everyone, it's Isaac again. I've got a tutorial for you on how to edit or filter content in the new professional learning plan spreadsheet. So I wanted to walk you through that process. That way you know when it's time to use it. Here we go. I'm in the plan itself. Right now, what you'll notice by reading the screen, again, big tip of the day, read the screen. It'll help you get through most things. What you see right here is I'm in view-only mode, which is probably what you're going to be in starting tomorrow. And we'll adjust different tabs appropriately for the access that you really should have access to. So, for now, you have view only. Okay. Reading the screen real quick, I'm in view only. Down at the bottom, what you'll see are multiple tabs. We have a district professional learning plan, and then what we've done is we've any headquarters and district required trainings we've added in here for you. And so headquarters required by column D I'm looking at are going to be color-coded green. And district required are going to be color-coded blue. And below that you're going to see some other trainings that are in white. White essentially is optional. Okay, so you may choose to use these for your school. They are going to be good practice. However, we know that you can't do it all. So we're going to ask you to pick and choose what's going to be best for your school for the upcoming school year as far as trainings. Now, this training list will be a living document. So as trainings are developed, we will add them to the list. If there are more headquarters required or district required trainings, we'll add those to the list as well. Okay? So each school will have their own. Now, the reason why each school has their own is because we want you to add your own content to your own school's professional learning plan, all in one spot. What we wanted to do is make sure we had one central location for all of us to go to access. So we could say, ask the question, instead of asking you the questions of, hey, what's on your professional learning plan? I can be, as a district support, go to your schools, look at your school professional learning plan and say, oh, I can offer something to the school, to your school, to help you out in meeting your professional learning plan as an ISS, as a district support, and go back and forth with you that way. Okay? So you'll see all your schools listed down here at the bottom. On the right side, you see 2 arrows. This will help you navigate that tab list. There are 26 of us in this district. Including the district level, it's 27. So please know that you're in there somewhere. Okay? When you find your school, go ahead and click on it. It'll bring it up. Right now, again, it's organized by headquarters first, district second, and then optional trainings are available there as well. We tried to connect every one of these trainings to our framework components of professional learning, tiered intervention, instructional components, and there's one more in there. It's in there. I'll let you figure it out. Okay, so anyways, wanted to show you how to filter out some of these fields here as well. Okay, and go through the spreadsheet a little bit more. So I'm going to go to, let's see, just one of our schools that I don't normally pick on. So I'm going to pick on Brewster today. And here we go. Going across the tabs at the top, just kind of understanding the framework, what school year we're going to have it, dates for the actual training, and we tried to keep it by quarters, ongoing, or you might see a specific month that we're going to start it at. Here's an example. It's going to start in August. Okay, it's required in August. Who it's required by, the framework components, the 4 framework components that we are implementing and embedding throughout the Mid-Atlantic District. A description of the training, and as ISSs we're going in and we're cleaning up the description of that training and adding to it, so that you know what the training is about. Who the intended audience is, right here in column G. If there's a facilitator at the school level, there might be many trainings that you have at your school level that you have a local facilitator, whether it's the principal or assistant principal, it's a counselor, it's the ET. You might have additional district support come in and help you. So it's good to know who's facilitating. And then the POC column is, who can I reach out to for more information? And that may, in most cases, be an ISS or an administrator, a colleague, something along those lines. Okay? Is travel required? That's not really going to be necessary for the school to maintain. It's going to be important for us as a district level support as ISS is. And then, of course, dates completed and dates entered. We entered it into the spreadsheet, and this will help us with managing what was added, what was not added, and keeping up with current requirements and suspenses. Okay, so I want to show you how to filter now. Again, like most of my videos, I'm speaking really fast to get it in a short amount of time. If for any reason, pause the video and catch up on your second screen and replay. Okay, so here we go. I'm ready to filter some content. So what I'm going to do, up here in the upper left corner, I see a funnel or a martini glass, whatever you choose. I'm going to click on that funnel, on that filter icon, and I'm going to click Create New Temporary Filter View. Notice the screen, it goes into a darker charcoal color here on the top and left. And look at the column headers. I now have a drop-down option in each of my column headers. And this is going to be super important to help you filter out content. All right, so we're going to start looking at next school year 18-19. So if I click on this, I'm going to clear out and I'm going to select. Anytime you have a checkbox, that's going to pull in what is being selected. Okay? If you have no checks here, you're not going to pull anything in. Click OK, and now I'm only looking at content and suspenses that is connected to the school year 18-19. That narrows it down to next school year. Now I'm going to come over here and we're going to talk about the beginning of next school year. So what I'm looking for now is I'm going to look for quarter one. Oops, let me clear out my dates. Let's start that over again. I'm going to clear out my dates, and I'm going to look for quarter one, August through October, and I'm going to grab any of those months. August, September, October. I don't see any October. Great. This is going to help me get through that first quarter of school. So now I've narrowed it down to 2018-19 school year. I've narrowed it down to quarter one only. Okay. Excellent. So from here, I can now go into and say, all right, now I really want to focus on what's required by the district and headquarters. And so I can narrow that down even more. And you notice my icon changes from an inverted triangle to the actual filter icon, the funnel, or a martini glass again. So I've narrowed it down from 155 trainings to probably about 15. Okay, so that's going to be super nice to help you organize what's required at certain times of the year and go from there. Now I can go in and look at what's the what framework I'm looking at. This column A right here is telling me the title of the training. Facilitators, this will be updated most likely by you at the school level. And then who are your POCs for making sure this is happening, or you get the training to help train the school. Okay? All right. And when you're done to help keep up with this and monitoring, you're going to want to put in a date of completion. Only after that is completed. All right. When you're done, as you close out this screen, it's going to clear out all the filters that you've set at the beginning. And essentially the next time you come back in, you're going to have to do this over again. Okay? Now you can clear out a filter by clicking on the filter icon. And you can click Select All and make sure all the checks are back. That'll reset it a little bit. Again, same thing. And again, same thing. All right. Now, the other option you can do is you can sort A to Z or Z to A. Okay? So we've got all of our options selected here in our filter, but I want to see what's going on the other way. And Z to A already. Let me go A to Z. All right. So it puts, district ahead first. If you wanted to sort it by instructional or the framework components, I can sort it by that. So if I'm focusing on a particular framework, whether it's the instructional components or focused collaboration, professional learning, or tiered intervention, I can sort that direction. All right, and you can see how it's going to move the records around. And I'm going really fast and making you dizzy, and I apologize for that, and I'm done with that. So go back, kind of reset it back for you, and we're done. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to an ET, reach out to me, reach out to a teacher who is a Google-friendly teacher. Reach out to your colleagues as well. We want to, of course, always build peer partnerships and support, and we want you to be a genius just like me. Thanks.